So Fluffy AIMERS with a little bit of a painful map number one. So many opening kills, so many advantages, but not the map at the end of the day. Take Flyte are able to walk away with it. But now they move on to their pick, so maybe things are going to be happy days. Or maybe not. The trepidation. Look at me. I'm fine to call X McHenry.
You gotta get that in there. Yeah, they really had so many different chances there, and maybe map of missed opportunities, but CoJo kind of looked to start things off with that same level of success. Nice little opening from him, but the answers do respond quickly.
There goes Sandman, P2K, but no good. It's Sacrifice inside of the smoke, who finds a kill back, and maybe you could reroute. Both players, I believe, spotted now in towards Donut, so Sacrifice is off to the B site, and we'll see. I think Take Flyte might be able to respond in time. The realization is going to set in, but by that point, this bomb's going to be planted.
That'll do. At least for a bomb play here. Now can he close out the conversion here versus both players? They're both taking towards long, and he's going to route around it.
Yeah, but needs to get this kill on an MDS. He does, and that's also the kit on the ground as well. Zayler's in for some trouble. Sacrifice can play these angles. He spots out Zayler, tries to get around the corner. He does, hunting down this kill. Zayler, though, he's going to pick up the kit. Try to fake the runaway, but Sacrifice is not biting on anything. Tap on it, swing wide, and hits the headshot. Oh my goodness, Zayler never had a chance. 4K for Sacrifice, the clutch in the pistol.
A statement start right there. Sacrifice, incredibly confident. Look at these fights that he's able to take right there. And just about enough HP right there to get the job done. Fluffy AIMERS now winning some clutches of their own here as well. Heading into this second map, their own map pick. Again, it's going to be in the back of their minds, the rounds that they lost there so consistently in that second half of Inferno. But now this is your domain here, so this could be the start of a different story here for them.
Maybe, but first you gotta beat these pistols. 5 USPs and 1 P250. Pushing through A main, but no, it's getting weird, guys. It's getting weird. It's getting weird until it isn't. Sacrifice able to spin around. 7 kills in the first 2 rounds. Enjoy the eeks while he can.
Handling that, no big deal. Do get a couple of kills, but can shake that one off with ease. Finding themselves onto second round, that 2-0 start, but we're gonna get that third round purchase as quick as can be there, including a CoJo AWP. They'll be able to bring that to the server here. No armor though to back this up, of course, and that's gonna mean that those Mac 10s can get in your face all the more aggressive here. So we'll see where he starts. He's just gonna post up that classic double zoom on the A side, and you might get tested.
Oh, but all right, CoJoMo, single zoom. All that's needed. Jason down. Gonna take further steps forward, though, and super risky, all things said, but not punished. And if you're not punished, you know, it's always correct.
It was the right play. If you got the kill, it was the right play. I guess more so if you got the round. That's the bigger detail. They're gonna really invest a lot of resources in towards this mid setup late into the round here for them. There's a double up in Donut. They have left B so incredibly weak right now. For the side of Take Flyte, just no resources here. It's just going to be one man Zayler letting them just walk on in here for free, really.
Yeah, I would say a pretty passive defense right now.
Boy.
Oh, no.
What? You can look at the trajectory. Yeah, he's like, what just happened there?
And that's actually going to be a huge problem because you can't actually take steps onto the site now. Look at this, just a free walkout. Free duels versus Zayler, but Zayler will happily fight one back. 3 versus 5. But Dia does drop the flank. That gives him valuable space. Wide swinging now. Learsy, though, the Mac 10 runs dry. It could have been multiple on the plate, but still a 2v3. Sacrifice, though, continues his incredible performance. Now 1v2 here for Dia. Trying to answer that one back, but scoped up on right now by CoJo. Swings forward, though. Dia gets the first, jumps across, and can't get it done. CoJoMo with the USP is going to do it. Armorless glass up, somehow wins it.
What? I just don't have any words right there. I thought the A1S was going to be able to find him. I mean, even when you're jumping, you're that close range. One of those shots should have hit. You got a replay of that smoke. Azalea couldn't believe he missed. But still maintaining that success. And again, it's another one of those clutches where it just shouldn't go your way, but it does for Take Flight as soon as they get those rifles out. What a relief that is that they're able to close that out.
What happened here, guys? That is an armorless USP, by the way. CoJoMo was glass cannon. Oh boy. Well, okay, Dia inside of cave already. It's just a charge, a bayonet charge into cave, and Sacrifice picks off Sailor in the open. So what was a thrilling round, a clutch, a 1v2, is looking to be just a blowout here as Sacrifice is 11-1.
Guy's playing out of his mind right now. Continues to do so there to ensure success. And it's going to have to be a CoJo save this time around. Not going for this one. There you go. All out brawl. Just rolling on out there towards the cave side of things. A lot of resources, a lot of players sent down range, and to no avail here. Sacrifices a real force to be reckoned with here. The AIMERS right now. He's not making it easy for Take Flight at all.
Yeah, CoJoMo is just hanging out here in the open. At least he'll fire one off, but yeah, man, this early performance from Sacrifice. This is not what we saw on map number 1 from Fluffy AIMERS. Maybe they needed a little bit of this to get it across the line. He just continues, dude. That's a 4K for him. 12-1. Just mad fragging from this man right now.
Taking all the duels here. Winning every last one of them. 4 separate fights for him, and he closed out on them all. This is incredible work from him. And he's going to lead them off quite nicely here in the opening stage of this game. On themselves standing. A pretty comfortable 3 rounds. It should be 4 here, unless they, again, give up one of these rounds here, which you've already seen, but it isn't all that common. Tough to get it twice.
I mean, here we go. Oh my!
He's gonna
this
get a 3K.
This guy's unstoppable right now. Oh my goodness! 15 kills in 5 rounds. He's averaging a triple kill, guys.
You don't see that every day. This is unbelievable. You don't think he could keep it up, but every round it just proves otherwise.
Now, there comes to a point where it's like, you start thinking, oh man, I'm fragging so well right now, and then you just don't get a kill for the rest of the half. We'll see how long this can stay here for Sacrifice. Because, like, most people don't get these many kills in a half.
He's already got it. 5 rounds of the half here so far. Hey, go calling Sacrifice over. Let him take even more.
Nah.
Feed the beast.
There we go. He has nearly double the combined kills of his team right now. And he runs out of ammunition.
Oh, Peeping got it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Not 16, but still, just mind-boggling stuff. Can we see tab or see ADR stats right now for right now? Damage divided by 5. Yeah, 234. I do that on the regular.
Not bad. Something light for him.
And so, round number 6.
Oh.
And a pop flash from MBS. Top of the boxes. Looking for the early fight, but Jason, last thing he expects is him running through the smoke. MDS caught out at least a trade from Sandman. Needs more, though. And an excellent shot back and Sacrifice. Well, it doesn't matter. He's 16 HP. We'll get that refrag in. 16 now.
16 kills, 16 HP there. Just perfectly lining up. Able to chase
As all
that kill
things should
down.
be.
Sure. I think that's balanced, but... New seat. Waiting patiently. We'll catch Gabe on the inbound. Making sure that that goes not his way.
Wow.
Another one from CoJo as well. Just feeding a different guy now. This time, Learcy gonna be the man with a plan here. We'll go down, but look who stands beside him. There's Sacrifice right around the corner. He's not gonna turn it. And Sailor, he does have an opportunity to close out this clutch. He's gonna move quickly towards A as well.
Oh, he was gonna beat Dia, and then he's like,
heard his footsteps. I
Yeah.
think on the way out there, Sacrifice heard something.
either that or he's like, he's probably gonna make the call, so we'll have an isolated 1v1. It's pretty weird, but this is an open B site at the end of it. Sacrifice will walk on through. This is probably a save for you can plant that bomb. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do anymore.
What if they want to just win by elimination and get Sacrifice on to 17? He's not able to average his 3 kills again, which is kind of sad.
Just trying to recreate some rounds in Inferno where the bombs dropped and they couldn't plant it. I think he was just trying to, you know, like how life imitates art and art imitates life. That was that right there.
Sure.
I'm just trying to make stuff up on the way out and try to explain why we're just trying to drop the bomb there. Baylor's gonna save. I appreciate you for agreeing with me for no reason. Thanks, Cole.
Yeah, I got your back. Aw, Sacrifice does go down. Wait, that doesn't count as a death, so...
It doesn't.
That's nice. He's still rocking that 16 KD. Just want to see how long he can hold on to that. That is insanity. There's nobody able to quiet this guy down right now.
Yeah, Learcy also handling this B-side aggression. Good aimers on the fluffy aimers. Who would have thought? Well, leading off here, Learcy. We had the, you know what? He said no, we're not going to answer that, but we got posed the question here. Our producer. What makes them fluffy? Well, they are helped out by Fish the Husky, so...
Sure.
Only he could answer. Thanks for agreeing again, Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, hi there!
Landed that shot.
Leg shot.
Not bad.
Quick on the draw. But that just means that there's 5 more kills for Sacrifice to potentially get.
I was just gonna say that. Come on now.
Anything else?
Oh, there we go. They're all falling now. It just means Sacrifice is gonna be left into the clutch.
Oh my goodness. It actually might come down to this, Cole, because Zaylor has now picked up the op. He can lock down the long range angles, and oh, it's gonna come down to Sacrifice. We need 20 kills here. Well, there's 17. Defuse being stuck here. There's another. Sacrifice needs to stop that defuse real quick, and he thinks they're off of it, but he won't win the round. Sacrifice recognized that kills mean everything. I'm joking, of course, but it will be Take Flight picking it up.
He had to save his KD. He didn't want to give it up. He's got 1 death. He's not gonna money that for just a measly round. You know what I mean? Why would you? I think maybe he thought he could have convinced him to get off the bomb, but really there's just not a lot you can do other than just stick it, hope that your op can cover, and they were right in doing so.
And I mean, he was being held by an op of Zaylor, so... To be fair, it'd be pretty tough to even win that. But, yep, the crispy clean 18.0 KD.
Still holding on to that. How long can he keep it up? It's been a little bit of an unreal performance. Ancient's his map, it seems, so far. So they're able to take some space here. Valuable real estate for peeping. Gabe with some tough angles.
Yeah, and not able to adjust in time despite the angle advantage. Learcy could put on the pressure, though, from inside of Cave. Charges forward. Eyes onto Gabe. Nowhere to move, but finally given some space. Held by CoJoMo, though. And Jason, no good on this AWP, but folks, Sacrifice is still alive. There is still a chance. 18-1, Jason can't convert his kill now in the 1v5. We might see the second death here. Courtesy of CoJoMo. And Take Flight start to rack up a couple.
Stringing things together there super effectively. This is the start. A little bit of a fight back here, rolling down out from side of things, and while Sacrifice was left last man standing, 1v5 to just continue his success there. There's a little bit too much to ask. They want a clean one as well. That's what they're hoping for here. It does lead into a timeout here for the Fluffy AIMERS. And, you know, out of the gates, I see a force buy. I was wondering if they were just going to go for a HERE rifle for Sacrifice. That would be so understandable. I mean, again, as much as we joke about this scoreline here being hard to replicate, you click tab and you look at that and you got to be wielding all the confidence in the world. So, you'd be like the perfect player right now to be having that HERE rifle. But it looks like actually a force buy behind it instead. Fluffy force buy. Couldn't have said it better myself.
What about just the fluffy everything? The fluffy
lifestyle.
Clutch. The fluffy lifestyle. That sounds like a... It sounds like some sort of, like, pyramid scheme, I'm not gonna lie, Cole. Could be something along those lines. Let's see if the Fluffy AIMERS can stay fluffy, stay crispy. Dia has to take down his teammate in Sacrifice.
No.
In a 2v4, but crossover to the site. Problem is, on Ancient, there isn't many places you can stand. Dia, only good for the one in the 1v4, and Take Flight will just walk past this force buy.
They deal with the force with relative ease there. Not the biggest of troubles there. A couple kills do roll out, sure, but still handling business there. Strong from Gabe on the site, dicing up those duels behind the pillar. The rest of the roster all rotating quickly here. Another timeout, back to back now. Here for rounds on timeouts here for Fluffy AIMERS. They do not want to let things get too far out of control. Is that knife glowing, or is that just me?
It's just CS2.
It's that shiny.
It's
He's really getting his money worth out of that.
It's pay to win, because if you throw it at your opponent, it's a flashbang. Because they're like, holy.
I didn't realize it had that glow.
Right now, it's activating those sunglasses on my adaptable lenses on my glasses right now. So
you got the transition lenses?
I don't.
Okay.
I thought it was kind of funny. So
good. I was about to say, when I first met my wife, she made fun of me for having transition lenses when I was like 16. So
deserved, honestly.
True.
No shame. No shame to all those people who have transition lenses.
No, you can't take it back now. You already made fun of them. Too late. Look at this.
I think it's just because I didn't want to spend more on my lenses. That's why. Oh, hello! Sacrifice, though. Walks up. Oh, CoJoMo misses a shot. They're going to close in. These Tech-9s approach closer and closer, but CoJoMo hits shot after shot. Only two, though. That might not have been enough. Peeping gets an AWP, drops a molly, falls back. Post plants established.
They're just going to flash their way through the smoke here. A Sacrifice is standing right on the other end. And he might just get himself another 3K as a reward. Fluffy AIMERS looking to steal this one away. Zayler doesn't look like he wants to turn in that corner. You can understand why. He's got to fall back and call this one a save. And Take Flight to just get blasted. It looked like they just started that round late. With the lack of awareness of that mid-pressure there. What a great answer. And again, man, you just can't go without saying that Sacrifice is just doing so much heavy lifting here.
Do it again. Entry fragging, Sandman jiggle peeking, but not ready for just the shift walk up middle. And there you have it. CoJoMo, if you had a rifle, maybe there's a serious chance. Still makes it work with the op, but not enough.
I mean,
Fluffy AIMERS be aiming.
Oh, 100%. Sacrifice be aiming here. I mean, that's another opening entry duel that he wins out. takes that space for the rest of his roster, overwhelms that side of the map. Good utility here from the T side, but doesn't stop CoJo from peeking in to those fights and taking care of peeping early. They do need to start to get in towards this A side, though. It's going to be taken soon from the Fluffy AIMERS.
Yeah, there was a missed molly from... I believe it was one of the mid players. Peeping goes down as a result. So we are into this A site. Sacrifice does get himself in, but you can see how just... It is so messy here, but, well, the person who starts spamming first will always lose that battle. It's going to be a 4-on-4, and Learseat through the smoke off the back of the reload. 2 in front of him, but will collect Zayler at a minimum. 3-on-3 now. Sacrifice inside of Temple. Could serve to backstab this retake. And now beginning to walk on through Dia. Triple boxes up, connects for one and the next. Clean shooting so far here from Dia. Spots out CoJoMo as well. Nade to saturate the offer, and Sacrifice, of course, to add more kills to his tally. 7-4.
There you go. Great round rolling out. Dia showing up in the post plants here, so now they have more individuals showing up, rising to the occasion. There's that 4v5 that they have to recover. Great start from CoJo, but the reply here so strong. Sacrifice doing so much damage to that smoke. He's just laying out of his mind here. But again, you just love to be in a 3v3 with an op in the post plant, having health to work with, the fight on these angles, and confidence from Dia to ensure that victory there. Take flight. They move their way on up, and a bit of a missed mid-smoke here is just going to be disrespected instantly.
Yeah, and MP9 sidelined by Peeping. Group up towards middle. Should be pretty clean. Just Peeping needs to deal with these pesky B players. While the rest go chilling out into the A site.
See. They're able to do here. Learseat has coverage on the flank. We have an idea of where things are lining up for this retake and how they want to handle it. They should be able to do so here. Some committed angles, but again, just not a lot of tools to retake this round.
Sacrifice 22-3. Last round of the half. Last chance for him to get a bunch more kills. And there is 23. Anything extra from him? No, because Peeping now on the back lines. But hold on. Kills going back here for Take Flight, but no kit, no time. This will be 8 rounds for Fluffy AIMERS, despite everyone going down. It's a much different story from this team, converting the rounds they should. We'll see you guys after a short one. This is what it looks like when Fluffy Gamers are winning the rounds. They're supposed to 23-4 on the half for Sacrifice. And so now an 8-4 lead and a dominant CT side potentially awaits as Sandman hold for the initial mid push. 4 players in mid for that reason. Everyone wants to take brawls, swing, fight. And a 1-for-1 is the opening duel. As Fluffy Gamers looking to get a kickstart here on this half.
Sacrifice looking to find some of these isolations here. Definitely the right man for the job right now to start turning the tides in their favor in this 4v4, but he's going to be smoked off here, so some good utility usage. It's going to facilitate some site access here, and they should be able to play from this 4v4 in the post plant.
Yeah, but looking to take further control, looking to aggress more. Greed here from Take Flight. Will it pay off? MDS up close, Sacrifice around the corner. 4 players, swinging game at once, no chance. 2 versus 4. Awaits CoJoMo and Zaylor. CoJoMo gonna take steps forward, hoping to find these initial fights. He will. Players running out of ammunition all over. It's now 1v1. CoJoMo versus Lyrcy. Bomb, though, not planted here for CoJoMo. Stick on the bomb. Lyrcy gets off of it. CoJoMo drops him down to 25. Gets himself in a cave. Ring around the rosy in this 1 versus 1. And Lyrcy can't get the kill. CoJoMo helps out in the 2v4.
What a round right there from CoJoMo, dancing between those angles. Just about has enough in the tank to get the job done here. This is how it all starts in the retake here. But Kojo and Zaylor are able to pull things back in unison. Just enough to get the job done there. And again, that retake effort looks like it's so strong, but Take Flight, they are back to the second half resurgence here, and we'll see if they can continue to bring that energy. It's going to be a full eco, so it will allow Take Flight to close the distance even further here if they play the cards right.
See for now. As this should just be a simple walkthrough. You never know, though. Again, A site, Ancient is a pretty trepidatious site. We're gonna flash through, we're going in. And up close, Lyrcy. P2K is gonna work out, pick up a Galil. But CoJoMo will seek him out through the smoke. Another kill, though, back from Sacrifice. Now in a 1v3, but pretty unfortunate situation as the MAC-10s close in. Some damage for sure. Take Flight with the opening 2.
Handle that, no big deal. And they'll put themselves on up. Do that 2 rounds to close the distance. This first gun round doesn't really include everything you could ask for here. They are missing that op. But we'll see if Fluffy AIMERS can start to stabilize here. Sacrifice again playing a really good game. It's going to be hard to shut him down, but I think that honestly is going to be the key to success here.
Yeah, but Sandman out middle. I mean, he almost had a chance at a Dia. Didn't have his gun out. But I think Take Flight know where Jason is playing from, tucked away inside of the cubby and spotted out. Angle advantage working out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I thought, I thought I lost myself. I always like take it. It's like,
yeah,
maybe still something's going on. I don't know. I stopped talking. We're here though. I think, well, we're here on cams, and we might never know whatever happened in that round.
Yeah. Again, thought that they were maybe hitting a patient default right there, but a little bit of a awkward start there. Of course, we'll see if they can continue it. Again, I mean, a lot on the line. I just talked a little bit about the pressure here that could have been costing a little bit of Fluffy AIMERS heading into playoffs, but from what Sacrifice was able to do, it looked like pressure wasn't really affecting him at all. In fact, it looked like he was able to even further extend some of that success there once it comes to being in a position where their back's against the wall. So it's cool stuff to see him rise to that occasion and be that difference maker for his squad. As they're gonna need a whole lot more of that in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. But it's already just starting to be, an excellent portion of this half. So, first 2 rounds, and we just saw the entry frag going out from MDS as well. So Take Flight could be on the road to a bit of a comeback here in the second half. It is sincerely possible despite the insanity that Sacrifice is able to bring in that very first half with, 23 kills total. Is just something obscene, but it could just be one up because you gotta win the rounds at the end of the day.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, again, so far, there's been a lot of that being done there from Fluffy AIMERS. They were able to close out a lot more post plants, a lot more conversions. So it's good to see that comfort's rolling on out. But yeah, so far it has been a day full of 2-0s. Let's we could talk a little bit about some of the other series there as well, and just look through the results. And honestly, been super impressed with Nouns taking down EG. I know that they're feeling a little bit lacking with some of the changes that they've had to go through, considering Hex is no longer playing with those guys. But of course, impressive stuff from PA, dominant over on Justified, and then Badass. They're fresh off the frag win. They've just eliminated Mythic. That's an elimination match. Yeah,
so Mythic out of season 46. No more content for the content crew. I'll tell them that. But for sure, Badass are going to be a pretty dangerous team going through as well.
Cool to see, I mean, it's cool to see that team make playoffs again, I will say. I honestly feel like they had some tough times. They were like at one point the gatekeepers of the up-and-coming ECL rosters. If you're able to consistently beat Mythic, you're probably on the upper echelons, but if you were taking losses to them, then it's a roster who doesn't really practice. But making playoffs, I think they're getting back to that point, which is obviously really exciting. And they got Stu playing with them, so pretty cool.
Yeah, and they got young Stu, so let's see where we land. In fact, Take Flight weren't able to carry the momentum from that previous round. They found the entry in the middle, end up losing it, but now we find ourselves in a 3 versus 4 retake in the next round. Dia pushes forward those spots of barrel. Looking to get things started. A 1-for-1, though, maybe not what they want here for Fluffy AIMERS. Sacrifice got himself up to 29 kills in that round as well.
Oh my god.
He needed more in that previous one, but Take Flight are actually able to clap back, bounce back, and we'll see them at least get themselves to 7. We needed apparently we needed another masterclass from Sacrifice, and he's gonna add to it as well. 30 kills in under 20 rounds. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a masterclass performance right there. It's just so surreal what he's able to put to the table so far, what he's done for his squad. That puts him onto 7. They will be able to answer back, but with 2 saved rifles, especially when you're still having a gun in the hands of Sacrifice, I feel like at that point, man, this guy's such a difference maker that anything is possible in rounds like these.
So, still Take Flight are looking to get started. I mean, CoJoMo is starting to match this performance from Sacrifice. Crazy as it is, he's hit 24 kills for himself as well. Still very possible. Great nade, though. But excellent wall bangs back. Learcy in some trouble as they're closing in, but still able to deal with MDS damage on the next 2. And the crossfire assembled between Sacrifice and Jason is also good enough. 2 versus 4, and with 4 players here on the site, Sacrifice with another. The kill total just keeps climbing higher and higher for this guy. 11 rounds to Fluffy AIMERS looms.
That it does. And it's gonna put a lot of pressure here on the money. Sailor trying to make any magic happen from this point forward. Not gonna be easy at all. And an incredible round 32 now to add to his tally. Another multi-kill just to add to his arsenal here, and Dia gonna follow suit. I mean, if they end up winning this map, you know who to thank for sure on an individual front. But Dia and Learcy also having themselves their individual moments. So, my God, the sort of performance that we're seeing, you just don't think he can keep it up, and then in the next round he does. He just doesn't let go. That's what's so impressive here. He's just been doing it consistently throughout the whole entire game so far.
And just 2 more rounds needed to kind of cap off an insane performance And wallbang's not helping out CoJoMo. Molly's as well. And it's just... CoJoMo cannot do anything to fight against this. A desperation force buy from Take Flight. That's all.
Able to handle that early opening duel there with ease. Like you said, this is showing signs of desperation, but maybe it's enough here. That's a big 1D right there. Learcy is going to quickly nullify the rifle though of MDS, so not quite done just yet.
Uh-oh, and Sandman though gets a free double kill handed to him over aggression from Fluffy AIMERS. This is probably looking more like a save than anything. What, Peeping is like toss himself in. He's gonna run through right into Sandman, who gets himself a 3-piece. Jason searching for it. Shadow spotted. Sandman is gonna collect a 4K to get Take Flight back in. A desperation force buy. And the deficit closes down a little.
Just when you think they're gonna be silenced right there, that's a big step up coming through from Sandman. Back and forth going to continue here. Force buy wars late into the second half. As Take Flight, they will need to play a little bit of catch up here. But in reality, in the grand scheme, you look at the sort of deficit that they're left in, and they're not too far out of the realms of a comeback here. They deal with this force buy. They're going to be just one round the difference here, and so very, very possible for these guys so far. Well, this is a good position, no sacrifice. He's giving resources here.
He's working with it. He's working with it, too. He's not slowing down. CoJoMo next in line for him. That's a 3K for Sacrifice. And looking just to lock it down. Take Flight, we're looking like they could get back up and start something, but they immediately get put back into the dirt. 12-8 here for Fluffy AIMERS. Sacrifice on 35 kills.
I want this to get extended to like a little bit more rounds just so he can hit 40.
Or
in
regulation?
Know what, just ace right now then. That'll do as well. Either way, this guy's... I mean, this is MR 12. This isn't even like a 30-round game. This is MR 12 that gets 35 kills then, which is just unreasonable.
I want to know where this stands, because this is close to one of the highest kill totals in any, like, regulation CS2 official. Like, these are donk numbers, man.
Donk numbers. This guy dropping them right now, dropping some serious bombs on Ancient, and he has chances for more.
Barrel spotted. Gabe, that's gonna be not another for Sacrifice. Stolen by Jason instead. 3 versus 5. Jason out middle. Another one. Sad that Sacrifice might not be able to get any more on this one. But still, I mean, this gotta be some sort of record here. Definitely for ECL this season. No doubt.
Yeah, this is, it's just unbelievable. Lears are gonna pull through with the finishing flank, Kojo. Catch him with
Come on, Sacrifice. Get him in there.
The one to finish.
There it is.
What a fitting end right there for Fluffy AIMERS. Sacrifice to close things off. He does it with 36 kills in total. That is unbelievable.
I mean, during the break, I'll tell you guys about what records that holds, but 36 kills in just 20